Good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, and so it's time to chalk. And tonight we're going to take our jack-o'-lantern transfer and do something a little bit out of the ordinary. We have those great pumpkins behind me, but we're going to change it up and actually use it on a flat surface so you can actually create a different look or create these pumpkins in a different way. So I want to show you how you can take that $39.99 transfer, turn it into something else. And then I'm also going to use this great transfer that I love. This is C size, so I believe it's $24.99. So these great little sayings here, that actually goes with frames that are 5x5 that they have that are new, that are reversible, but they don't have them. So they're sold out. So I'm going to show you how to take scrap wood that I've actually pulled off of a small pallet to do these and actually make them super cute. So everything I'm going to do, most of it is actually, these are in stock, and I do believe the jack-o'-lanterns are too, but if not, we've got a big bulk of things releasing next week back onto the catalog, but you can see the online catalog. If it's not, well, my screen button's not working. There we go. If you're watching live, it's going to be on your screen or in the description. You can click there and you can browse the catalog. You can also shop, and then you can join my VIP group. So when we get excess things, such as things that we make here or excess stock, I put those on the VIP group and we have sales and have a good time. So you have to join the VIP group to get those sales. So let's get started with our project. So these are the pieces that I have from the palette, this, and then I have another piece of scrap we're going to use a little bit. I'm also going to use this house that we chalked before. I'm going to show you how to use those sayings, and quickly we will use the board and base. But first we're going to deal with our pumpkins. And so if you remember before, we made this a couple months ago, and this is upside down. Wow. Let's put it the right way. Yeah, I did that. Oh well. So you can actually take this and reverse it and chalk on the back. And so this has been waxed and ready to chalk, and we're gonna do our pumpkins on the back. So this is gonna be really cool. And I am gonna go ahead and grab our colors here. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of them out of my drawer. There's that harvest color. And I keep everything like right by my side here. There's a little bit of orange. You never know when you could use some orange. You can do them with pumpkins. Get these out the way. What else do we have here, you guys? What other goodies do we have? All right, so this is, that's bright white. That's not the shimmer frost I was looking for. I bet you they fell back here. Ah, there's that harvest color that was so great. And we're going to put all of our shimmers this way. Let's put this on the side. There we go. And let's see. I bet I have the amazing sparkle. Oh, I bet I know what I did. I have it out already. Boom, there it is. So this is our shimmer frost in that shimmer black. I probably won't use the black tonight because this is a dark surface. Hey, so let's go ahead and move. I'm gonna move you around, so don't get dizzy. So here is our surface here. It has been waxed. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for our pumpkins. Now let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. We're gonna go for our jack-o'-lanterns here. And it's not the pumpkin cutouts, but we're gonna make it work. So let me go ahead and open this up, and I think we're gonna do the baby pumpkin on this one. The little short one will be super cute. I can open up the bag. Come on. There we go. We have the big one and the little one. I think I'm gonna go for the little one. I'll pull out some of the faces. And there we go, there's the little one. And I think that's another face back there. Oh yeah, that's another face. All right, so this is the back. Hey Connie, this is the back of one of our surfaces that's been waxed. That's what we're gonna use for our pumpkin. So no pumpkin cutout required. So we're gonna take this and just take our fingers, and this was kind of off the backing sheet a little bit, so I can pull that off. I'll put my backing sheet down here. And this is a big screen. We've used this one time before, but I'm just gonna move it down. I don't want to go off the frame, but I want it to kind of be a little down. Go up just a hair. There we go. And make sure our pumpkin doesn't have any big bubbles in it. That would be great if it didn't. So let's see. I'm going to use one of my squeegees here. They call this one the small squeegee, but I'm going to use it just kind of make sure everything is down. It looks like I've got a bubble there. Pick it up and move it. Maybe I did such a good job at waxing that it doesn't want to stay down. That is possible. I probably did a little too much. That's okay. All right, let's see. Not too shabby. Okay, so we're gonna actually do this one in the Harvest. So this is one of the new shimmer colors, and it is so awesome. Check that out in its sparklies. I know you can see that because the light is shining right on it. And I'm actually gonna do the frost on the tip there. So, woo, crunchies. So there's the frost, that white shimmer right there on the tip. Let me go ahead and grab my multi-purpose tool. This is a great tool to use. But on the bottom here, on the pumpkin part, the stem is small, so we use the multi-purpose there. The big color, I'm gonna use the small squeegee, so I can really get to town with this color. And I'm gonna make sure to hold it because my transfer is I was too generous on the wax. So we're just gonna go ahead and work our paste through our transfer. Here we go. Isn't this color so great? It's like a light gold almost. I love it. You know, when I saw it on the convention, when they posted it, I didn't know if I would love it, but I do love it. It's really great. I love all things shimmer though. I'm easily distracted by shiny, let's be honest. Maybe that makes me a little adult ADD. That's okay. It's shiny, I'm distracted. I can live with that. So I've had this surface for a while, and we've chalked on the inside of it quite a few times, but being able to chalk on the back. Now, another surface I can't wait to get my hands on is the double-sided frame that's just come out, and they're all sold out. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get my hands on them in next week. They should be back on my chalk site, so I'm watching for those so that we can try those out. They look fantastic. One of the other things I did get my hands on is the spinning bistro sign, so I can't wait to try that one with you. We're gonna do that sometime next week. Don't forget, on Monday I will not be live, but I have a recorded project ready for you, and I'll be watching with you since I'll be in Augusta. You never know how the internet's gonna cooperate. Let me go ahead and wipe off my squeegee there. Grab a wipe. I'm just gonna put my squeegee right there and get my multi-purpose and do my stem really quickly before my paste dries, because if it dries, it's gonna come right up and my work will be for nothing here, you guys. Don't forget to share. Go ahead and share with your friends right on this video. Let me know you shared. Just put shared in the comments, and I'll add you to my raffle. I'm giving away freebies this month. If you want Happy Meal, hopefully you'll be a winner. So just share if you would be so kind. Let's go ahead and cover our paste up here and see how it turned out. Oh, that is so pretty. That color is just so gorgeous. So we're actually going to use our sayings here to do something on the top. So I'm going to move this to the side, and then we'll move on with our little scraps so you can see what these sayings can do for you in other ways without the fancy frames, right? Hey, Jennifer. So I'm just wiping my squeegees off really quick, and I'm going to let this dry. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use my trusty hair dryer, and let's dry this one up. I hope everybody's having a good week. So cute. Excellent. Super. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna give this little guy a face. I think I will go ahead and use this shimmer shadow and give him a little face. So I'm pulling my little face off here, and you know what, it's kind of sticky, so let's get our fuzzy cloth. I didn't fuzz before because I was going straight onto this super waxed surface. It was a little too much wax on my part. I should have been a little bit more conservative, but I wasn't. But this, I'm going right on the paste, so I want to make sure that I fuzzed it a little bit. Let's put our little face on here. He's going to be nice and cute. He's a cute little pumpkin. Let's go ahead and grab our shimmer shadow, and I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. Just fill the whole thing in. I love these shimmers. They're so fun, you guys. Love them. Super cute. I love all the colors, but I mean, the shimmers are, they're my favorites, that's for sure. Awesome. So I'm going to take my wipe really quick and wipe that off. Put it to the side, and let's go ahead and pull his face. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Adorbs. All right, I'm gonna give that a dry, and then we will do something on top to complete our piece. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take our adorable sayings here. I'm going to open this up, and we're going to cut them apart really quick. We're going to take these sayings and do more than just this project with them. So let me see if I can find my scissors. Here they are. And we're going to go ahead and cut these apart. Remember, Couture gives you these lines so that you can cut your transfers. Now, if you have the transfer cutters, they usually just glide, or you just have a really good pair of maybe fabric shears if you want to use it for that. Totally up to you. I actually bought this one because I want to see what all the fuss was about, and they're pretty good, and they're not that expensive actually. You expect sometimes for a good pair of scissors to be expensive, but it really wasn't. Can't remember what I paid for it, but I remember thinking, wow, that's not expensive at all. There we go. So we have Eek and Spooky and Boo. Happy Haunting, Hey Pumpkin, and Trick or Treat. Which I think this is the winner for this project. Then we have these cute little swirlies and stuff. This is adorable. I'm not sure what we will use. Let's see how we feel about it. You know, why not? Let's see what's going on here. So I'm gonna take my pieces, and I'm just gonna move them over here for now. Because we have a brand new transfer, I'm gonna have to fuzz it. And I'm gonna flip this inside out so I can fuzz. Don't forget to take, if your fingernails aren't as great as mine, just take your finger and rub it against your transfer for it to come up, and then you pull the backing sheet off. And go ahead and give it a fuzz. I'm gonna fuzz one time because I waxed this really good. So we're gonna, Hey Pumpkin, right here. That is awesome. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna go with this awesome shimmer olive, and we're gonna, let me see how my orange peel looks. You know what, this project's all shimmer though. Why don't we stick to the shimmer harvest for the pumpkin part. Sounds like a plan. So I'm gonna olive this and then do the harvest, which we used on the pumpkin, on the actual pumpkin, on that little design. So we're gonna take our small squeegee and just go to town, putting our paste right into our transfer. I'm working that in there. I think this is super cute. And what's great about it is you don't have to do this on a Couture surface. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. You can put it on a scrap piece of wood, which we're about to do. You can put it on a piece that you have in your house. Flip it over. Do you something on the back. Or maybe you find something at Goodwill or Salvation Army or Habitat Restores. I love me a Habitat Restore. And that's not just because I ran one for a long time. They're awesome. And for a crafter, they're a gold mine. So if you don't have a Habitat Restore in your area, you can actually look up Habitat for Humanity International and find the nearest one. I get my cabinet doors there. I get a lot of cool things there. You can also just ask people for stuff. Like this week, a friend and I went and got some free pallets from a local business. And that local business is Turner Brothers Heating and Air. If you are local and need your AC worked on, give them a call. Do appreciate them. That was so cool. And I think we helped them out too, because they had quite a bit of them to go through out there. All right, so we've chalked our pumpkin too. So let's go ahead and pull this up and see how it looks. Cute! That's adorable. Almost looks like classroomy. Like something you would put in your classroom decor. That is cute. But I say cute too much. Everything's cute to me, everything. You know what else is cute? The catalog that popped up on your screen. You can browse the catalog online, and you can shop online. Now, if you need a paper catalog, comment, let me know. I've got 2 left. And I'll mail it to you for free. There you go. Super cute. I love that. All right, so I'm gonna old school this one. I'm gonna grab me some twine. And actually, you're gonna see how I do the porch boards I do with this. So I'm gonna take my twine, and I think I wanna put kind of a, maybe I'll tie it to the side here. So I'm gonna go around once, and I'll unravel as I go. And I'm gonna go around twice. Whoops. Give me enough extra here. Twist it around. Grab me my other scissors, because you know, I don't want to use my transfer cutting scissors. It's like having fabric scissors. Transfer cutting scissors for cutting twine. Alrighty, there's a little off kilter, so I'll just pull a little bit. Give him a little more leeway here. I'm gonna pull tight and tie it. Just gonna tie it like real tight, and then make a little bow, or just like I'm tying my shoes. And I'm actually gonna take one of the pieces of the twine and go underneath the second piece of twine, so it kind of comes together. It's not separating on there. Let's see. Oops. This is not perfect by any means, but there you go. Now we have a piece of decor. Done. Ta-da! There's one. Let's see, 20 minutes. How cute. Isn't that cute? And this is still on the other side, so I can erase it or whatever, it doesn't matter. So we have, this project is done. Let's move on. So we have reused our pumpkin in a different way. So why not the rest of this stuff? We've got these awesome, they're made for 5x5 frames, and I don't have any 5x5 frames, so what do? Well, one thing you can do is take these awesome houses that Couture has. I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna use one of these to make something adorable. So I think Happy Haunting would be cute on this. It's got the house, which I love, and I think I wanna rock some purple on that one. And I think I've got some spring zing in here. Maybe I'll use the Harvest Olive a little bit. So I'm probably gonna do some black. We'll do some shadow, and I might pop some little Harvest Olive on this bad boy. You know what? Actually, I think we'll do this different. Let's try it. Okay, so I'm gonna take my finger and rub it against the end of my transfer and pull it off its backing sheet. And I'm gonna fuzz really quick, just one time, because this has been waxed. So it's gonna come up real easy. Put my Happy Haunting right here, and I hope you can see good. I'll move it a little bit. All right, so we're gonna get, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna take my Harvest Olive, and I'm just gonna kind of sporadically put it down here on this bottom word. I'm gonna ombre this, but I want it to kind of be a little messy, so like it's oozy in a way. So I'm really going to put extra on here for now. I might scrape this part off actually. So I got a little extra on the top part. Now clean off my squeegee. Set this aside, and let's go for our purple. So this is the one that I got from Couture. The other colors, this is what's in the catalog, Regal and Wisteria. There is an Iris, which is a bluey color, and then I sometimes use this Grape Soda, which is actually not in the catalog anymore. But you can get you a really cool purple. The Regal does turn out cool too, but I'm sticking to flashy, because why not? So we're just working that purple right into this house part. And I'm gonna make sure I get all this, kind of make sure I don't miss a spot. I'm getting really close to this haunting. So I'm gonna give it a little bit extra. Scrape this part off. You're like, why are you doing extra? Well, we're gonna ombre it. So, I'm getting this off my squeegee. So I'm gonna take my finger, and I'm actually just gonna damp it with this wipe, and I'm just gonna actually rub in between. So I need the extra paste so I can really work this green up, which is what I want to do. Looks like I don't have enough green on this haunting part down here. That's okay, I'll just make it work. So I'm just kind of going back and forth, rubbing some of the green up and some of the purple down. Just kind of really going to town. Here we go. And let's see. Awesome. So, Happy Haunting. Isn't that so awesome? I love that. And it was easy. So, let's dry this and move on to our scraps. And this will just set like that. Maybe on a mantle, maybe outside. And it was easy. And I'm repurposing what we've made during the spring. This is a Chalk Couture product. I want to say they're like $8 or $9 for two. And they will be back in the catalog next week because people are making these. So they actually bought them up. Just kind of cool. That's awesome. I think that is dry. It is. So we'll just, so that is number 2. And we're going to put this aside for now. Let's look at our scraps here. So we've got this, which was cut off of a piece of lumber outside. And I am going to take this and see where I put, did I put my jack-o'-lantern faces in here? I bet I did. Yes, there they are. So I'm going to take this and we're going to make him into a ghost. So we're just going to put the little, I'm taking my backing sheet off. This has been waxed. So it's been waxed generously because it's natural wood. I did paint it with a white permanent chalk paint. So, and I waxed it real good. So I'm going to take this and just push it down. I do see a bubble there. It's kind of buckling a little bit. That's all right. We're gonna go with our shimmer. It's our shimmer shadow to make our ghost. So we'll get, and just kind of go to town. I'm gonna work that paste right into my screen. And this is a piece of scrap lumber I had here at the house. It was cut off of another board and would have been garbage. So here we go. And there's our little ghost. I can add him to any window or anything on a scrap piece of lumber. Pretty cool, huh? And that was super easy. I'm going to dry him really quick. Transfers keep falling on my other project. That's okay. Let's give him a dry. So he will be our mantle ghost. And he's a ghost because he's white. And we used our jack-o'-lantern transfer to do his face. So that was super easy. So that's 2 different ways we used our pumpkin transfer for the jack-o'-lanterns. That transfer is $39.99, but look at how we're using it. We're going to get our 8 to 12 uses out of that one, that's for sure. And you know what else? This guy, or any of the other ones, could be used in the fall for a face for a scarecrow. So that would be fun too. And another use for it. All right, so here is our ghost. I mean, we're on it tonight, aren't we, guys? Okay. So we have 2 more boards here. This came off of a palette, a small palette. And so here's our little dudes here. And let's see, do we want to go have them this way? I'm thinking so. That'll be fun. That eat doesn't look so great, but let's go ahead and change things up a bit. Maybe I'll turn this one this way and put the spooky on it. That's a good idea. Make sure I don't have anything. So I'll just put the spooky on this one. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do some of these right on the sides. That'll be fun. Take my finger on the transfer and pull back that backing sheet. And let's move these colors out of the way. I'm gonna fuzz it one good time. We're gonna put that spooky on here. Spooky, spooky, spooky. All right, I think I want to go with some orange peel. Let's see how the orange peel's doing. Oh, looks pretty good. It's a little thickened up a tad, so we'll give it a little bit of water. And this is the Chalk Couture Fine Mist Sprayer. I didn't buy that until recently, but you know what? Since I got it, I like it. But you don't have to buy that. you know, you can get a regular sprayer. Make sure when you're adding water to your paste to kind of loosen it up a little bit, make it a little thinner. Make sure it's distilled water so you don't have any mold, because Chalk Couture tells us that tap water can actually cause mold in your paste, believe it or not. And every time I say that, I do think, oh, that's so disturbing. And we wash and cook with that. Isn't that nice? But it's okay. We're still here and we're still kicking, right? All right, so my spooky is down. It looks great. I'm gonna take the orange peel. There we go, that was a chunk. I'm gonna let that one fall. And I'm gonna go in orange peel on the spooky. That's so cool. And this is a free piece of board that was pulled off of the back of one of the small palettes that I have on my back porch right now, which those I'll be using for another project too. I've got so many plans for those. Spooky. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here. And we'll dry that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add our flare. So, a little sparkle there. Let's see, maybe we'll do a little bit of purple with this. It's orange purple. It looks, that's very Halloween, right? So this is gonna dry a little faster than the shimmer. And by the time I'm done with this live, I would have done all these pieces for my decor for Halloween in an hour. That's pretty awesome. And I didn't have to do any weeding, as you would with a Cricut. I didn't have to, yeah, I had to prep these boards, paint them, but I really didn't have to do anything other than give it a little paint, pull it off of the back of the palette, give it a little paint, and wax them. And then I have the Chalk Couture surfaces. You gotta think outside the box sometimes when you're making something for your decor pieces. It'll save you money and hassle. All right, so we're gonna go for this cute purple. I'm gonna close that shimmer. And I'm gonna take finger against that transfer. I'm gonna pull that backing sheet off with these awesome little things here. I'm just gonna kind of go sideways. And I'm gonna take my multi-purpose tool. We're just gonna go to town. Just putting in these little, almost like stars and dots. Just something different. And this is from this transfer. Awesome. Let's go with one more this way. Same color, so I'm just putting it right down. And I'm pressing as I go so I can make sure there's no bubbles. The little ones, that's easier to do than the big ones. I get a little more paste on there. Awesome. Ta-da! That is awesome. And it's recycled. So it's saved from the landfill and better on the budget. Oh yeah. That's what I say. Oh yeah. So it's totally worth it. All the things that you can do. How awesome. So I'm gonna dry this. We got one more board, and then we have the board and pillar that we're gonna do quickly with one of these things. All right, so spooky. That one turned out cute. It's all cute. Everything's cute to me. All right, so let's go with this one. How are we going to change this one up? I think, you know what? I think I'm loving Boo, but this way. I like that. So let's go ahead, finger against that transfer, pull that backing sheet off. And I'm gonna fuzz once and just pick that up. Put it right down on my board here. That's pretty clean. This one's got orange on it. Let's get that off. Looks awesome. All right, so we're gonna go with shimmer shadow on this one. Nice and clean. And we'll just put that right on our surface here, right over that screen. Make sure the paste gets in our screen and covers the whole design so we can get this looking cute. And oh, gotta work on the B here. And I'm gonna scrape some extra back and just kind of work it into the last letter. That way I don't have to get any more. And there we go. Boo. That's awesome. I'm just gonna scrape the extra right into my jar. Put this over here. I've got transfers everywhere. My nieces are gonna be like, well, what did you do? Oh, they're used to it. I say they're used to it. Awesome. So let's dry this. And while we're drying, I'm gonna get my Dollar Tree ribbon. This is so fun. Super, super cute. Oops, still a little wet. That's okay. Now for this stuff to go outside, I would have to seal it. I seal it's outside, but that's an acrylic spray that you can get at Walmart or Home Depot. It's just acrylic sealer. Just spray on that. You can do glossy or matte. I usually do matte spray because it doesn't take away the design unless I want it to be shiny. All right, so I'm gonna take some ribbon, and this looks kind of like spider webs. It's really neat. And I think I'm just gonna put it around the bottom. That'll be fun. And give me some more ribbon here. All right. I think I'll cut that right here. There we go. And I'm just gonna take it, kind of even it out, and just see if I can make it. You know, Megan is much better at bows than I am, so just a disclaimer, she is the queen of the bows. I am not. All right, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double knot that, and then I'm gonna open this one and just make it kind of like spiky. I have a bigger bow dabber now, so I can try to make more bows. I'm really terrible at making bows, but it's okay. This is also Dollar Tree, you guys. Dollar Tree ribbon. Check your Dollar Trees. You got some good stuff at the Dollar Tree, I'm telling you. So we're gonna take this and I'm gonna kind of feed it underneath and tie it. Like that. And then I'll twist that around and just kind of pinch it and cut it like at an angle. So it's kind of different and fun. I think I'll go this way. All right, let's see if I can make this work. Here we go, yay, yay. Megan is definitely the bow maker in this family. All right, and I'm the one that has to have the big bow dabbers. All right, so I cut that one off, and we'll cut this one off. All right. Well, that was just a little long. Let's trim this one. trim both of them actually. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Thank you. Let's move on to the very last one. Let me get this out of the way, and that is, we did this in the summer. The board and pillar, this is our third time changing the board and pillar. If you're keeping track, this one is $25, but it is worth the money because you can use it over and over and over again, and it's really pretty. So I'm gonna take my water and just get this off of it, spraying it with water. I'm gonna use my paste scraper here and just kind of scrape up the paste. I've got all of these wipes. I'm such a mess. Let's move that out of the way. It kind of looks gross. All right, so let's take a new wipe to get the rest of this off. And I'm just taking my baby wipe. This surface, the board and base that you use in classes, that's got the, like, over there, it says please share this video. Please feel free to share this video. Though that's the same material, and they're really made, Couture, it's made for their products. So it erases easily, it cleans up really well. It's just the material is not as porous, so it's really easy to work with. So this is a pretty good investment as a surface with this black, almost like a vinyl material. But I do love working with wood, so I enjoy these, but I like making my own too. So we've got that cleaned up. And let's see here. I think Eek is gonna go that way. We're gonna trick or treat this one. Gonna put that in the center. I think that'll be great. And so I'm gonna take my finger, rub it against that transfer to pull my backing sheet off, and we'll give it a good fuzz just one time because it's not as sticky. Put that right here on my surface. And we're gonna go with some of this, we're gonna use this frost because I love the frost. And you could use bright white, you don't have to use the shimmers. But I love it. I can't help myself. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna get a fresh squeegee here. And I'm gonna put that frost right into my surface, right into the screen here. There we go. All right, so that looks good. And we're going to actually take some frost and go right in the middle of this candy corn. Right in the middle. And clean it off. Clean off my multi-purpose there. And then let's go ahead and get the orange peel and go on the top and the bottom to make our pretty candy corn. Pretty dang close. I don't eat candy corns, but I don't mind them in my decor. Hey, Michelle. All right, I'm pulling this back, and there's the trick or treat. It's very pretty. So I'm gonna put the right lid on a jar. That would be great, so I don't cross my colors, which will be kind of weird. So that is awesome. All right, so what else am I gonna do? I am going to I'm gonna dry this, and then we're gonna put another ribbon on the base right here like we had before for 4th of July. So this one was an easy one. Now you could add a little more to the top. You could put a tag on it. You could do so many things. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a dry. This is so pretty. I love the boarded pillar stand. It's almost eloquent. It's really nice. And I've reused it several times. I really enjoy this one. Very cool. So let's go ahead and put a little piece of paste there on the bottom. Let's go ahead and put that back on our pillar. And I'm going to adjust the camera in just a second. So there it is on our pillar. And I'm going to, there's my bats. I'm going to give me some bats here. Gotta look Halloween, right? So just like we did on the 4th of July, I'm just gonna basically like give them a scarf. See if I can, hold on. One more time. See if I can even that out a little bit. Come on. There we go. And I might have enough to do this, actually. Looks like it. Maybe. See if I can do it. I told y'all, Megan's the bow maker, not me. She's got the spiel. All right. Let me see if I can poof that out and make it look like a bow, because it's not looking like a bow right now. Oh, yeah. He has a bat bow tie. He's got bat bow tie. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so let me clear some space so I can put everything we made tonight up so you can see it all. So I'm gonna make my paste kind of get out the way here and get all the things out of the way so we can do a little show and tell. All right. So hopefully you can't see all the mess, but I do have some transfers behind me. All right, so we have this beauty we just made. Then we have our house that we chalked. And we have our little boo. That's on scrap wood. And oh, it's so spooky. And how about our ghost? Which I'm running out of spaces. I'm gonna move this back. So we have our happy haunting and our boo and our spooky and our ghost over here. And then of course, let's round it up with, whoa. Calm down, house, calm down. Hey, pumpkin. All of this, oh my gosh, it's so much, I can't put it on the shot, y'all. Maybe if I make this arm go back. Not so much. So all of these pieces in an hour? Totally. Wait. 40 minutes. So we did the back of this with the pumpkin transfer and the Halloween saying. So we redid our pumpkin transfer without the pumpkin. We just did it on the back of a frame we already chalked. So there's one, use some twine on the top. Then we took the pumpkin transfer. We also used on this white piece of scrap wood to make it to a little ghost. And then we took the sayings on, you know, we have the house here. We used one of the Halloween sayings on the other side. These two scrap boards, from a palette that was free, we did the Halloween sayings and gave the boo a little tie. And then of course the board and pillar that we used last time on the 4th of July, we did the saying on it and gave it a little bow tie and these ribbons are from Dollar Tree. That's what's up. My handle fell. Wow. This is my life, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up the handle, see if I can make it to where y'all try not to get sick. I'm sorry. So all these things, all done in an hour. That's what's up. So you can actually browse the catalog digitally right now. If you're watching live, it just got on your screen. If not, if you need a paper catalog, just let me know. I have 2 left and I can mail you one this week. So you can check it out. A lot of this stuff that you see here, if it's not on there tonight on my chalk site, It will be there probably next week. So I would wait until Thursday or Friday. Check out my chalk site and it should be there. A lot of things are coming back in stock. But I do believe the pumpkins are already on there. I think the sayings might not be, but they will be. They are scheduled to re-release next week. So check it out, you guys. Within an hour, I did all this stuff. That's Chalk Couture for you. That's what's up. It's awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Raffle ticket for you. All right, so hopefully I can jump on Friday if I have time and do another project with you. If not, I'm recording for Monday night because I will be in Augustus, but I will join you in text. So I will join you on the messaging thread as you watch, and we'll do another Halloween inspired project that you're not going to want to miss. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Hope you're having a great week, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.